This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. This deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Now they're running on the toss. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
It is hauled in. What a catch. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to chuck it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Peters. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Oh, the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Could have set up a third down play.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To the air, it's Flanagan. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset on the controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback, is definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And here's the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Buying time. Moving to his left. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
To bootleg here. Caught by the receiver. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big game of it.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Big set. Here's second down. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Aniyah Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
First down. We're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Great connection there for 6 points.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
BAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. Running back has it on the screen now. Passes the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He fires downfield. but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Start the drive some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, inside the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, USC. Too much speed for the defense.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
He's got it in the open. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Aggies look to keep this drive moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sure hands. It's Hodges. They bring him down after a short gain there. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Trojans will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Cal. As That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5, tough spot. They'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
It's a good solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. Breaks into the clear. Fights through a tackle. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Flanagan. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
For a sack. A 10-yard loss on the play. Third down coming up.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Pitch play to the back. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
That one straight down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
At this point, I'm wondering if either defense is going to show up to play today. I mean, it's just been one big play after another. Definitely has the feeling of which quarterback will have the ball last is going to end up winning this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 under that 1st down loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Their last chance here. Receiver makes the grab. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. And now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Texas A&M.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.